Yeah, but eh.
Let's be honest. Alright, where are we starting? What the fuck? Adverts.
True.
Alright, so the tiers are skill dependent, brainless, sheesh, decent or something, under, space, whelming, poo poo, and anime PFP.
What?
What do you mean, what?
What?
It's self explanatory.
I do not think it is.
Alright, let's start with the rat. Where's the rat going? I think it should go poo poo.
Even worse, I can't see any of this, so I don't know who the
No, oh
fuck the
wait,
rat
I'll stream
is.
on Discord. I'll stream on Discord as well.
Oh, I see.
I'm just saying, I think the rat should go in anime PFP. I think we should put the rat in anime PFP. There's nothing else to say. Oh wait,
Oh.
I forgot to ping everyone. Gotta harass everyone with at everyone. Oh yeah, I added everyone for the fucking funny meme that I posted last night as well. Where's Anguirus going? I think it should go in poo poo because I think it's better than the rat.
No.
It's not better than the
Sadly,
rat.
no, Anguirus is the worst starter.
That's so sad.
Yeah,
I think Gojira should
he
go in decent or something. I'm just saying.
he he's actually pretty fucking good
I'm putting
for a starter.
I'm putting him in sheesh actually.
But
I think
yeah,
I think
Anguirus is not good.
I think Gojira is better than Kumanga. What do you think? I think Anguirus is better than Kumanga. I mean, not Anguirus, Gojira.
I don't think that's the case.
I think it's the case. I'm putting Kumanga in decent or something. Uh-oh. Why the fuck does my Google keep freezing, bruh?
Humor.
Not humor. It's not cool. Alright, Kumanga's in decent or something. Where should Form 2 go? I mean, whatever the fuck it's called.
Shin 3 should be
Underwhelming.
probably either underwhelming or decent, because he can camp.
I think it's better than Kumanga again. Putting it ahead of Kumanga.
He's Kumunga, but not Spider.
Yeah!
That's literally it.
It's better than Kumanga in that case. What the fuck is wrong with my fucking Google, bruh? Mothra fucking larva is going in poo poo. Alright, where are we putting male Muto? Cause it's not that bad.
He's pretty good dude, you know?
I think I'm putting it in underwhelming or decent. What do you think? Cause it can do
I'd
some
say,
decent it can do some decent DPS. It's pretty slow
yeah,
though, but it's kind of tanky.
he got reworked, so now he's faster.
I'm putting him in decent if that's the case. Where are we putting Fimoto? I think underwhelming.
I'd say,
It's so
actually,
bad.
Fimamoto is literally Skilla, but not.
Oh.
Functions the same, but a little more fair.
I'm putting it in brainless then. No, I'll put it in decent, because I kill Fimutos all the time. Who pinged me? What game are you playing? Is this fucking idiot stupid? This fucking guy. Where are we putting? I'm putting Gazora in anime PFP. I love Gazora, but I can't realistically put it in fucking. I can't realistically put it anywhere else. Batra, underwhelming. Patra's like, I'd wipe my ass with fucking Patra, dude. Mega Gears. I have to put it in poo poo. I just have to. If we're being realistic, it goes in poo poo. It's so bad. And that's coming from the best Mega Gears player in the community. It sucks. Alright, where are we putting Godzilla Jr.?
Considering his best bet is Melee, but he's like the third slowest character.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Do you think
I'd say poo-poo.
poo-poo or anime PFP? Because you can beam shit with them. It's just it doesn't do that much damage.
Yeah. Another issue is that they doubled the cooldown for his beam.
Oh, I'm putting him in anime PFP. Where are we putting Rudolph? Because it's actually like pretty good from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's pretty monstrous.
I think
Can
we
be.
should put it in Sheesh.
Yeah, I think we should actually let's put sheesh.
Mother Longlegs. Get into anime PFP.
Yeah. It's only fast, that's the best attribute.
Biolante? I think that's skill dependent. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm also putting Volcanic in there. Cause, they're identical. Where are we putting Titanus Mothra? Because you can flashbang people with it, and it's really funny.
It is.
Where's it going, then? Because with the flashbang, it's more of a support creature, but, like, why? Because it doesn't do that much damage.
More.
It's not that fast. Doesn't have that much health. It's just kind of there.
It could be a bitch to hit sometimes, but like just aim for the wings.
I think I'm putting it in underwhelming. I'm
Yeah.
confident I could kill a Titanus with, or a Titanus Mothra with fucking Batra.
High
Heisei
speed
Mothra,
really
though.
actually. Heisei Mothra is baffling.
I think I'm putting that in skill dependent. No, I'll put it in Sheesh, I think. Manila. Manila's better than Mega
Manila.
Gears. It's better than Mega Gears. I'm putting
Put it in underwhelming.
putting it in underwhelming. What the fuck is that?
That's Zombie Gigan.
I have
And
never played as it.
he's not that good. In fact, he has a special capability of turning kaiju into zombies, which, depending on what base
Why?
health they have, I don't know, humor.
Oh.
Depending on what base health they have, he can turn their health he can either nerf their health or increase their health by turning them into a zombie.
That's so
'Cause-
pointless. That's so pointless. I'm putting it
Yeah.
in poo-poo. Godzilla 2014. Now, it's in a similar boat with Millennium that if you want to use its beam, you have to be good at positioning and timing.
Yeah.
But all of its other attacks literally make it so that it's brainless for people. So, it's in between skill dependent and brainless. So I think I'm going to put it in Sheesh.
Yeah, that works. Skullcrawler and Wendigo
Skull-
Crawler,
yeah.
they have
They're
incredible
basically
DPS.
identical. They're basically identical.
Yeah. They have incredible DPS and are pretty fine speed with like what 30 or so sprint?
Yeah,
I don't
but
remember, I don't have it.
Are we confident that it could kill a Gojira easily?
Actually, yes.
Oh, so I'm putting it in decent.
If it manages to get in close, which it can do because it has both like 30 sprint and then a high jump, it can get to Gojira pretty easily and then rip it apart with its tail.
All right, but what about Mothra? Heisei.
Hey, Mantra. I don't fucking know.
I'm putting it in fucking decent or something because I don't know enough about either of them to put them any higher. Jet Jaguar. I'm considering putting it in skill dependent. It's pretty good.
I mean, I've seen Soul use Jet.
Saul's pretty good with Jet. He kicked my Mega Gear's
He is.
ass and then ran away when I respawned. I think I suck with Jet. I've used Jet once and it was on my alt. My fucking the one on my main is still level 1 because I haven't used it. And I sucked ass. So that leaves me to the impression that it's skill dependent.
He can range with Chop.
I saw
is
that.
funny.
I saw that. He ranged my Mega Gears to fuck. I'm putting it in skill dependent, I think. Showa.
Showa's a rather complicated one,
Showa's,
actually.
Well, the thing is, it can't air combat at all, actually.
The best thing he can do is drop out of the air by disabling his flight and then just drop kicking.
Yeah, that's literally all
Can't
it's
even-
good for.
You can't even use dorsal charge effectively because you have to position yourself right,
And
which
I don't
requires you to
wanna
go.
do that.
Yeah, you have to go really high in the air just to have a chance to land it. But then your enemy has a good chance of just moving out of the way.
Yeah, so for aerial combat, it's literally fucking useless. But
Yeah.
For land combat, Showa's pretty good. Like, Showa's just like an upgraded Gojira to an extent.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna put it in Sheesh.
It's funny. His beam has a longer cooldown than your Gojira's, and yet it does less damage too.
That's awesome, though. Manda?
Manda. As far as I know, yeah, as far as I know, the best thing he can really do is just sticking his head through the ground and then beaming someone.
That's so fucking gay. Alright,
Because
Heisei and Titanus Rodan. What do we think?
Heisei Rodan, I don't really know about Heisei Rodan because he also barriers skill dependent and brainless. Because like,
dude, it's
first of all, for brainless,
I've used it. It's
yeah.
so fucking easy to use. It's so easy
Yeah.
to use.
Wing hit is very good, but then there's also trying to use his other two melees, especially fight.
Yeah, but like, why would you use those when wing hit exists? You just need to click one button and then you're fine. I'm putting it in brainless, dude.
Yeah.
There's no, you don't need any thought to
Titanus though. Titanus though goes in skill dependent.
Yeah, most definitely.
So has a max Titanus Rodan.
Kamakurus is another weird one. I'd say skill dependent.
I'd also say skill dependent. You can't brainless with him.
Yeah, it's physically impossible. You have to like actually like be good. My voice.
Yeah. Turkey Rodan, I don't really know.
I also don't know.
He has the same encase as Anguirus, where he grew in size, but his hitboxes really didn't, and so it's a bitch and a half to actually land a move.
Yeah, it's really
so
annoying.
his best option is just beam. But even then, it doesn't do that much damage with an 18-second cooldown.
I'm honestly considering putting it in anime PFP just because it's a turkey. And also, it's just bad. It's just bad in the first place. I'm putting it in anime PFP.
He has the least amount of health out of all the Rodans in the same speed. And he's bafflingly easy to hit.
That's just sad. Now, Kong, 2017.
I don't exactly know.
I fought a lot of them, and I've never, as Megagearus, I mean, and I've never gotten past 3/4 of my health down. Alright, Drago, since he's in the chat, what are your experience with Kong? How good are they, in your opinion? And the other 3 people that are apparently watching, what are your guys' opinion on Kong? Because I beat the shit out of them all the time with, in my opinion, the worst kaiju in the game. The only reason that Megagearus isn't in anime PFP is because I called it anime PFP, and Megagearus is Chad, so it can't go in anime PFP. Alright, Drago hasn't responding, so I'm putting fucking Kong in anime PFP.
There's a delay on your streams, that's probably why.
I don't care if there's a delay. Annoying gay, or a guy, yeah, it is pretty annoying. I don't know where the fuck to put it.
He has both a high jump and a lunge.
The lunge is
he has
shit, though.
good mobility.
I'm considering putting him in underwhelming or poo-poo.
I really don't know.
I've never been threatened by a Kong. It can 1v1 a G4 or G14. That's cap. That's so cap. I'm putting it in poo-poo. Titanus. It's worse than G14. Let's be honest.
If you find it in the water, it's actually kind of
Oh yeah, it's really fucking
creepy.
strong in the water.
Yeah, it has 20% damage increase, and then it has the old swimming, so it doesn't have like the turn radius. It can just turn on a dime.
Yeah, it's really fucking annoying. I think
He also has better beam capability too, because his beam is a little cooldown.
I think it's somewhat skill dependent.
I'd say so, because a lot of G19s you'd see is just they use claw. That's it. They either just use claw or they beam in melee range.
Yeah. All right, I'm putting Titanus in skill dependent. Gigan, I'm putting it in brainless. Gigan's so easy to use, dude. Dude, you use the fucking big googly gonk attack, the one that makes the fucking particles that go everywhere. And you use claw, and if you take any damage, you fly away and beam. And that's it. That's all you do with Gigan. It's so dumb.
That's about it.
Kiryu, I think that is. What do we think about Kiryu? Because I do
Yeah, that's
not.
Kiryu.
I don't know.
I also don't know. Mine's level 18.
Mine is like level 30, but like, I don't know. I don't. It's like it's not bad, but it's also
The
like
beam's good.
yeah,
Both
it's
beams
the
are pretty
beams are really good. But do I see myself, or well, do I see myself getting beaten by Gaigan? Yes, I definitely do. Therefore, it's in poo poo tier. No, I'm joking. I think it should go in sheesh
I'd say that too.
because it's pretty good. Like, but it's not skill dependent. It's just like it's just there. Mogira, I'm bordering brainless. I'm really
There,
bordering brainless.
not much to Mogira. Good melee with fine damage and a good hitbox, and then there's both beams,
That are
very
annoying as
short
fuck.
burst beams. Yeah. One comes out instantly, another has charge time, but is also rather spammable.
Honestly, I think brainless. Either
I'm
that or
thinking it.
sheesh. I think brainless because Mogira is so easy to use, dude. I'm putting it in fucking brainless. That thing's so easy to use. Final Wars, Final Wars really deserves to go in fucking anime PFP, dude.
He needs at least something because the best thing he can really do is use his two beams and then finish with one of the
Heisei does
one
it
of his
better.
melees.
Heisei does it better.
Hits does it better. He so much does it better.
I'm putting it in anime PFP. It's so useless. Titanosaurus, I'm putting it in skill dependent. I can't though. I can't because then I have to put Kumanga in there as well. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'm leaving Kumanga. I'm leaving Kumanga in decent or something. Titanosaurus is easily one of the fucking like. It's just good, but like it's not good to the point that you're able to just like consistently beat things super easily. You have to like actually use your brain because
Yeah.
you get caught off guard by like a Gigan or a fucking Titanus
Yeah,
or a G14, you're fucked.
some kind of hard hitting kaiju
Yeah.
catches you off guard. You're gonna lose your high jump and then you're fucked.
Yeah. Heisei.
Uh.
I'm really thinking brainless, dude.
There's not much to him. Just put some speed into him and then you can just
Yeah.
beam him.
You just run away and beam people, dude. It's so dumb. I'm putting it in brainless. Burning, similar boat, dude.
Pretty much. He has basically Hastings atomic breath, but higher damage for a 1 second higher cooldown.
Putting it in brainless as well. Dude, fucking. Oh shit, that's fucking sheesh tier. Mecha Godzilla 21. I'm considering fucking brainless, dude. Like, what a fucking, like, just, what an infuriating creature to play against. You just run away and shoot people. You just run away and shoot people. That's it. It's literally Heisei and Kumanga combined. I'm putting it in fucking brainless. Now, Ghidorah. Can I shit talk my first ever main in this game? I don't think I can. Well, I can. I definitely can. It's not.
A lot of Ghidorahs will beam in range, like melee range, but they won't know what else to do, and then they'll just start spamming kick. They won't even use bite, they just use kick.
That's awesome. I'm thinking sheesh, because it's not skill dependent, but it's also not brainless, because you're, like, if you fight something that's like a destroyer, or a Monster Zero, and you fuck up, you're dead. So, I think Ghidorah goes into sheesh. G21.
Now, despite his beam nerf, he's still doing 2.1 thousand damage, or around that, in 3 fucking seconds.
It's so fucking... Dude, there's just no brain power for it at all.
Very low amount at most.
You can beam camp at base speed. It's so stupid.
He's also got 25 sprint.
Or you can just chase people. They can't escape because it's super fast. It's just like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna swim away when it can swim pretty fast as well? No. I'm putting it in brainless.
Oh yeah, he also has increased damage in the water, so have fun with that.
He does do that. Thermo.
the entire game plan for a brainless thermo anyway is pulse melee.
Yep.
If the thermo has brains, they will save their pulse for when when they get beamed.
Yeah. It's in between brainless and skill dependent because for
Yeah.
thermo to be good you don't have to be skilled, but for thermo to be dominant you have to be skilled.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it in sheesh. Scylla.
Completely fucking brainless. Fuck Skilla.
You just run at shit, dude.
That's about it.
You just run at shit and attack. The turtle, dude. Turtle.
Amoebus.
It's literally spin, bite, heal, spin, bite, heal. But
yeah, Soul also has him maxed. I don't exactly know how else to go about it.
the only thing I remember is he put it max speed, and I used his fucking turtle as a fucking steed for my Gojira. And we shot shit. Based on that, I'd put it in brainless, but other than that, I'm gonna put it in decent or something.
Frostbite. Horrifying in melee. Pretty fine beam. Only issue, he's as slow as Behemoth.
He is as slow as Behemoth. Definitely easy to beat. But it's also, if it's a good player, then...
Well, you can't undermine him as well.
Yeah, you can't. Like,
because his bite does intense fucking damage.
If you slip
and it
up,
lasts
you're
for a good
dead.
amount of time.
Yeah, if you slip up, you're dead.
His claw hitbox also covers his entire body, so...
It does do that. I think I'm gonna put it in brainless, to be honest. Let's be honest. It's pretty brainless. You don't have to have much thought power. Alright, final stretch. Monster Zero? Is that even a question? We both know where that's going. Mecha King Ghidorah. I think skill dependent.
Yeah.
It's so frail. But its damage output, it's
a lot of players that I see use Mecha King Ghidorah, they also function like King Ghidorah players, where they just end up beaming in melee range.
Yeah, it's so dumb. But you can't do that with Mecha King Ghidorah because you lose.
Yeah.
Speaking from experience, you have to you can't play it like it's a Ghidorah, or else you're fucked. If you have to use it like it's its own thing. So I'm thinking skill dependent, because generally speaking, I think Ghidorah's better, but if you could utilize Mecha King Ghidorah's strengths, then I definitely think a good Ghidorah would lose to a good Mecha King Ghidorah. Millennium, is that even a question? Definitely skill dependent. Like, there's no question about that. Easily one of the hardest kaiju in the game to use. Like, entirely.
You need some good spacing in order to really utilize the beam to its max.
If you are shit at positioning, then you're dead. If you're shit at timing, you're probably dead. If you're using your beam at the fucking, like, if you're using your beam properly, you're probably going to kill whatever you shot at, as long as it's not able to get away from you. Because if you can get a full beam off on something, and it decides it wants to fight you, and it starts running at you, and you back up as you're beaming it, you're probably going to kill it once it gets to you.
Yeah.
If you time your pulse. Even though... Yeah, if you time your pulse... Go on.
Yeah. When you do beam something, you become as slow as Shin, who has a 13's base sprint. So, yeah.
But if you're able to space to the point that they're gonna have a decent amount of time running to you, then you're probably gonna kill it. When it gets to you, it's probably gonna be very low in health. If you use your pulse properly, you're probably gonna kill whatever you start or are trying to fight. I definitely think it's skill dependent, because the average player and even like above average players can't just pick up Millennium and just be good with it, because you're gonna get your shit rocked. So I'm putting that in skill.
And unless you have most of your points put into regen, you can't effectively go into combo someone with his melees, because they just eat up all of his charge.
Yeah, they do. I don't think most players take that into consideration when they use Millennium, because I just see people running at me with it. Shin. I'm definitely considering putting it in PFP. Nah, I'm joking.
He's also position dependent, because he has a burst beam, but it takes forever to come out for his atomic breath anyway.
Yeah. His
tail wing's pretty good, but also because of his animation, it can fuck up, and you can end up hitting a building sometimes.
Yeah. Its
But
battle beam is really good for anti-air.
yeah.
Violante is definitely better. Maybe not skill dependent, because I definitely think that if a random player were to just pick up Shin and a random player were to just
I
pick up
mean,
Millennium, they'd
all
probably
you
do better.
need for all you need for Shin is just put like at max 4 points into regen, and then just go between Atomic Breath and Tail Beam.
Yeah,
That's his entire game plan.
I think Sheesh.
I also think sheesh.
What is that?
No,
Is that
oh, that's
Mechagodzilla?
yeah. Let's show a mecha.
Yeah, that's gross. Wrong tier.
His entire game plan is just pew pew.
I literally killed 2 fucking out of like 5 or 6 Godzillas with it yesterday, so I can speak from
Yeah,
experience. Brainless. Destroyer, bad destroyers get rocked by fucking literally anything in the game, but a good
yeah.
destroyer can definitely give people problems.
So
Unless it's a
I'd
Monster
say
Zero.
still dependent.
I would also
Yeah,
say still dependent. Behemoth.
Behemoth.
Fucking anime PFP, dude. It sucks! People overestimate it so much. Like,
yeah. Most people just go into brawl with it. You don't
yeah,
want to
you
do that.
cannot do that. Like, yeah, it has really good damage. It has pretty good health. In fact, doesn't it have like one of the better health stats for a fucking kaiju? If it, like fucking that's on the ground, because it's higher than Godzilla 21. It's higher than Mechagodzilla. It's
Yeah,
higher
it's
than
got 2.4K or
4.
5.4K shit.
Yeah, I thought it was 4.2K.
So
What the fuck? Okay, I guess
no.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, thank you. But
I don't know.
he
I
can
thought,
also heal himself. So
yeah, but the
there's
heal
that.
sucks dick. The heal's
Yeah.
horrid. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
If you
the
use a
hack it.
heal, if you use the heal as Behemoth, you're a fucking ape. Literally and in game. Where are we putting it? I think decent, because I definitely
I'd
think
say
I
decent.
think I could kill a Behemoth with Kumanga or the fucking Form 3.
I mean, it's very easy to do
It definitely is very easy to do.
because both of their beams can end up overpowering his health regen, like his self heal.
Yeah.
So it just becomes what's the point?
Yeah. It's
Literally just camping.
It's just Scylla, but worse. Like, way worse. People were like, oh, it's the new Scylla. It's not the new Scylla. Shut up. You're stupid.
The thing about Skilla is that you can't escape it. It
Yeah.
has 28 sprint speed. You
With-
can't get away from it.
With Behemoth, you literally just fucking moonwalk away from it and you can escape it. Alright, are we happy with this list? Is there anything we want to move around? Any justifications we want to give for anything?
Well, max speed Batra is scary.
No. I thought of Max
It
Batra.
is.
It's just not.
No. That's what?
Mega Gearus.
Oh.
I will take your word for it, and I will move it up to decent or something. Even though I do think Batra's disgustingly bad.
The hitbox changes fucked him up.
It did. Manda, I'm pretty confident with that placing. I might move Kong up to underwhelming.
When it comes to Manda, the best thing you can do when it comes to actually being in melee range is go through his bite and then his
Super spin.
spin. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't use the backflip spin.
Cartwheel.
You can't use that one. It eats up all his charge.
I know, it's so useless. And it doesn't even hit things above it very well. So, like, what's the point
Yeah.
of it being there?
And then there's the issue with his bite, where if you get past his head, he's fucked.
Yeah. I'm moving Kong up to underwhelming, I feel.
Yeah.
Mega Gearus is in anime PFP in spirit, but I just can't. In fact, you know what? I'm moving Mega Gearus up to skill dependent. I think this tier list is good. Because, also, my justification for Mega Gearus being skill dependent is, have you seen me with Mega Gearus, bro?
Yeah.
I'm confident that I could beat most of the fucking player base with my Mega Gearus. No matter what kaiju it is. Even though Mega Gearus is easily the worst kaiju in the game. But, if you know how to utilize its very, very few strengths, aka its speed and its decent damage, it can be really fucking good. Alright, I think I'm fine with this tier list. In fact, I'm gonna quickly... Just gonna. Let me quickly. Oh. No. That's not what I meant to do. Let me just. Alright. That's the final tier list.
Yeah, it works with me.
Yeah, it works for me as well. Alright, thank you for tuning in to our podcast. Like and subscribe.